The smartest AI in history is failing a new test known as humanity's last exam.
Today we released humanity's last exam.
There's this test called humanity's last exam. It's meant to measure how close AI is to true human level intelligence.
Most people thought the AI takeover looks like a robot doing your job perfectly, but the reality is much weirder. We just hit a wall.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall.
Today, we're going inside the data centers, peeling open the black box, and see why AI is hitting this reasoning ceiling. We're going to cover why pattern matching is officially dead for expert work, the calibration crisis, why AI lies with a straight face. Experts call this hallucinating. I hate that term. It's just an LLM saying fake news with confidence. That's called a lie, my friend. The 30% hidden flaw in the benchmark itself, and I'll show you why your expert moat is actually wider than you think. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Anton, a power engineer, industrial mechanic, and a Red Seal electrician. We cover all kinds of products and topics in an approachable way for the average everyday person. I'm glad you found us. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. For years, we watched AI crush every test we threw at it. The bar, the SAT, even medical board exams. But right now, the smartest AI in history, including the brand new ChatGPT and Gemini, is failing a new test. What is it? It's known as HLE, humanity's last exam. Now, it didn't just fail HLE, it was embarrassed. We're talking scores of 3%, 8%. Even the latest ChatGPT is struggling to break 25% on these graduate level reasoning tasks. Now, to understand why AI is failing now, we have to admit we were fooled by the old tests. For years, we used MMLU, Massive Multitask Language Understanding. But MMLU became contaminated. The AI didn't solve the problems, it just saw the answers in its training data. It was like a student who stole the answer key. HLE is different. These questions are secret. They aren't on the public web. Imagine an LLM is a giant library of every book ever written. If you ask a question that's in the book, it's a genius. But HLE asks it to write a new book based on physics it's never seen. But here's the scary part. Even though these models are failing the HLE tests, companies are still rapidly giving them the keys to the kingdom. If the AI can't pass the exam, but is still running your bank, who is responsible when it hallucinates a billion-dollar error? We'll look at the liability loophole in a few minutes. You see, if I tell you a toddler doesn't know how to perform open heart surgery, you aren't surprised. You don't give the toddler a scalpel. The danger isn't the lack of knowledge, it's the illusion of competence. In the world of machine learning, we call this calibration. Perfectly calibrated AI is one where its confidence matches its accuracy. If an AI says, I am 80% sure this is the answer, it should be right exactly 80% of the time. But in the HLE data, we see around a 70% calibration error. That means ChatGPT might tell you with 99.9% certainty using professional authoritative language that a specific chemical reaction will happen, when in reality, there is 0% chance of it occurring. So why is this happening? It's a side effect of how we train these models, specifically through RLHF, reinforcement learning from human feedback. We've spent years training AI to be pleasing to humans, and humans don't like it when an expert says, I have no idea. We reward the AI for being helpful, assertive, and articulate. Consequently, we've accidentally trained the models to prioritize sounding right over actually being right. Think of it like an overeager intern who is terrified of looking stupid. If you ask them a question that they don't know, they wouldn't admit it. Instead, they'll go into a 10-minute explanation that sounds brilliant, hoping that you won't notice that they're making it up as they go. Now here's a technical secret. Most models try to fix this by lowering the temperature setting closer to 0. They think low temperature equals no hallucinations, but the HLE research shows that for complex reasoning, temperature doesn't fix calibration. The model is still choosing the most probable next token based on its training, not the most logical one. It's just being more boring about its lie. This is why the intermediate user is in the most danger. The beginner asks the AI for a pancake recipe. If it's wrong, the pancake is flat. It's no big deal. An expert uses the AI for bridge stress tests. If the AI is uncalibrated and the expert trusts it, the bridge falls. There are real-world consequences. This calibration gap is exactly why companies are moving toward multi-agent verification, where one AI is literally programmed to be a hater and find flaws in the first AI's logic. We have a whole nother video that looks at the new mess that this creates called the echo chamber effect. You can go and check that out on this channel. But it's kind of like the ice cream cone that licks itself. The HLE results prove that as the questions get harder, the AI's confidence stays high while its accuracy plummets. Today, the most valuable skill isn't prompting, it's statistical skepticism. The real danger isn't that AI is dumb, it's that it's confident. In the HLE data, AI models showed a 70% calibration error. This is what we call the Michael Scott GPS problem.
Here! Remain calm. I have trained for this. Okay. Exit the window!
So the AI knows it's driving into a lake, but it's telling you it's a shortcut. Now here's something that the headlines missed. HLE is so hard that human experts are also failing it. In the initial peer review, researchers found that 30% of the correct answers in the biology section were actually debatable or wrong. If you are a professional, this is your job security. If the AI is wrong and the benchmark is wrong, the only thing that matters is human judgment. You aren't paid to know, you are paid to verify. We are hitting the limits of scale. Gamers already gave up their RAM, and crypto miners already gave up the GPUs that they took from the gamers. Adding more GPUs and RAM doesn't fix a reasoning flaw. We need world models. If we move away from transformers to world models, the AI versus human debate as we know it ends. But in the meantime, people are using a hack called agentic meshes to bypass this wall. Now, if you're wondering if AI is failing these tests, why are people still being laid off? It's because the agentic pivot is happening. We are trading accuracy for autonomy. I've done a sister video to this one that explains why you're losing the wrong war. So you need to watch that next to see how to manage these failing agents. Oh, and one more secret. Currently, the cost to train a model to gain just 1% on HLE has increased by 10 times. So we are hitting the economic ceiling of intelligence. It's actually cheaper to just pay a human to do the job. AI didn't just fail HLE, it revealed that expertise isn't just data, it's the ability to reason in the dark. So your moat isn't your degree, it's your ability to see the wall before the AI hits it. If you want to survive the intelligence crisis, you need to understand the tools. Hit subscribe and then go check out our other videos on agentic management. Don't be the person following the GPS into the lake. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video. We'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. you'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.